Hi, I'm Pete Smith. I just want to talk about this video I saw on the Weather Channel today. It was really a great video. It was kind of a public service safety video about not having snow on your vehicle. I thought it was really great, except for one thing near the end, and I'll show you what that is. But otherwise, there was so many great things about this video. First of all, I love this graphic. I mean, they've got this thing really looking like 3D. There's the weather girl, and look at that car. Comes right out into the studio, just about. And now it goes back, and now they got this other vehicle. And as you can see, she's talking about the snow on top of the vehicle and how that's bad, you know, because eventually there's maybe ice underneath that snow. And anyway, you should clean off the top of your vehicle. That's the point, you know. So we see the snow come flying off here, and it's going to hit the vehicle behind it. But what happens after that, I'm not so crazy about with this video. The graphic-wise, she says a lot of the right things. I mean, she says all the right things. But now you see here, the snow goes flying off, and it's going to hit this car. I can't believe this graphic. Now you see that they show this car on a bridge with water next to it. It's in the left-hand lane. That's not so good either. Boom, the car gets hit by the snow, the ice. Maybe the windshield breaks, you know, or cracks. But you see what just happened? They show the car stopping right on the bridge, right in the lane where it was. And it's in the left-hand lane, next to, presumably, the water. Now, she does say you should pull over.
Vehicles, you need to pull over to the side of the road, put on your flashers, and then call for help.
But the graphic doesn't show that. So I just wanted to point that out. That's kind of, I like what they're saying, I like what they're showing, but they should show the car pulling over. They shouldn't just show the car. If you're, first of all right, let's take this back a little bit, okay? Watch this car stop, okay? They show the car stopping right in the lane. He actually puts the brakes on heavily, and just the car starts rocking. And they put the flashers on, which is a great idea. If you ever have to pull over, put the flashers on. But they stopped right in that left lane on a bridge over water. I wouldn't do that, okay? If there's any way that I could drive that vehicle off to the side of the road, I would. If I could see out that windshield a little bit, enough to keep driving, I would keep driving until I found a safe spot to pull off the road, okay? And then, you know, stop. But immediately put the flashers on. That's a good idea. Yeah, hey, look, you shouldn't be riding around with big things of snow on top of your car, okay, or your van or whatever. I know when you got a van, it's a little bit more difficult to clean it off. You got to climb up there, get a broom or whatever, get that snow off there. But you got to do it. And the same thing for big trucks. Now, another thing which they didn't point out in this video is if it's me driving behind this guy in a van and I can see that he's got snow on top of his roof, I move, okay? I don't stay behind him. And that goes for any kind of vehicle that's carrying something that looks a little suspicious or a little sketchy. I move away. I move to another lane. You should be in the right lane anyway, unless you're passing. That's the law. You shouldn't be in the left lane unless you're passing. So, kudos for the video. It's a beautiful video. I love the graphics. They've come so far with these graphics. It's really cool. Really like it. But you got to be careful. She's saying the right thing. She says pull over, but the graphics don't show that. They show the car just stopped right in the lane with the flashers on. It's a good idea, but don't stop right in that lane if you can help it. If you can drive that car further and get off the road, do it, okay? It's better than just stopping right in the middle of the lane, because you don't know what's coming behind you. And especially if it's dark and your car dies, oh boy, that's the scariest thing in the world. Please pull over, pull off the road if you can. You might as well stay in the right-hand lane. That's another good reason to stay in the right, is that there's usually a shoulder off to the right. So if something happens to your car, even if it dies, you can pull over while it's still rolling, you know. You can get off the road, and you're a lot safer off the road than stopped in the middle of the road. Okay? I just wanted to point that out. This is Pete Smith saying so long and be safe.